dancing non-stop for 6 hours, not allowed to take a break, and making 3.5 million RMB in one night. More and more college graduates are starting to want this kind of job. Even former idols are getting into this industry. This is currently the most popular live streaming format in China, group live streaming. This is group live streaming. And this is group live streaming. And this is also group live streaming. Hi everyone, I'm June and welcome back to my channel. Every night at 6 p.m., when you open your phone, you'll see at least 15,000 live stream rooms running group live streams. The people you are seeing on screen might be lawyers, teachers, doctors in the past. Overnight, it feels like everyone's doing group live streaming now. At the beginning, it was just 4 or 5 people standing together, saying nothing, staring into the camera and swaying from side to side. Then all of a sudden, like someone pressed the start button, they began dancing like robots, with overly airbrushed beauty filters and long, unnaturally slim legs. A group of people start shouting, jumping, dancing non-stop. I watched a few group live streams. The hosts inside the live stream rooms repeat the same few moves and the same music over and over. Some of them get so tired, their hair and clothes are soaked with sweat. They get so physically exhausted that they are out of energy. Even as they say, I can't do this anymore, their bodies keep going, mechanically repeating the moves again and again. Only when a viewer sends them a valuable gift can they unlock a privilege, either to change their moves or take a break. Group live streaming feels like a real-life version of a Squid Game. As viewers, we just sit behind the screen and give a little star or a little rose to the streamers we like, and that's enough to activate them. If you are generous enough, you can even assign a specific streamer to do a specific move. If you keep sending gifts and the streamer turns into a non-stop dancer, moving to the rhythm of your gifts without stopping. But not everyone can handle this kind of high-intensity, long-duration aerobic workout. There was a news report before, saying a young streamer who had just started the job and suddenly had a heart attack after dancing for 6 hours straight. Unlike celebrities in real life who are always surrounded by bodyguards and feel so out of reach, group live streaming fills that gap. It gives fans more power. It's no longer a one-sided effort from the fan side. It feels like both sides are meeting each other halfway. If you send a gift to the streamer, they might make a personalized thank you video just for you, and even order you a meal or send it with love. Even if you only spend 10 yuan, the streamer will say your name out loud and thank you in a live stream.
Hi, baby, are you ready? Go, go, go! La 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 la! Pretty, pretty! Oh, hi, baby, super pretty!
So pretty, so pretty, baby, you very pretty,
Pretty, pretty! Why you so pretty, baby?
Baby, super
oh my
cute.
God, bye-bye!
This kind of interaction really satisfied people's vanity and their desire to possess something. And of course, if you are really rich and you spend tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands in these group live streams, you can even ask to meet the streamer in real life. Maybe even go on a date. I want to ask all of you a question. How much time do you spend scrolling videos on your phone every day? We have to admit that people don't really talk to each other that much right now. Instead, we're more and more wrapped up in our phones. A recent German study says that Chinese people rank second in the world for phone addiction, and number 1 is Brazil. A lot of young people in China say their life pace was too fast, work pressure is too high, and their emotions are always under tense. They don't have the energy to maintain real relationships. Rather than putting effort to keep a relationship alive, they'd rather scroll on their phone quietly by themselves. According to surveys, more than 60% of young professionals have had a week of zero social contact. And 70% think that socializing is a kind of emotional drain. So this kind of virtual emotion value happens to fill in that hole of loneliness. You spend money and send gifts, and there's someone who pays special attention to you. In a live stream room with tons of thousands of people watching at the same time, the streamer is only talking directly to you. That feeling of being one of a kind and super important slowly becomes addictive. Some people have even lost everything for it. They take out loans and tip streamers just to enjoy those few seconds of feeling like they are on the top of the world. In 2022, there was a news story that shocked everyone. A woman accidentally discovered that her husband had tipped more than 16 million RMB on live streaming platform. In the end, they not only burned through their family saving, but also ended up in debt. Group live streams don't just run normal streams. They also hold all kinds of PK battles. And these PK battles are actually the real money-making tools for the companies behind group live streaming. These endless competitions are basically battles between two streamers. They compete in talent or looks, and whoever receives more gifts wins and moves on to the next round. Then there's a monthly contest, the seasonal contest, and the annual grand finals. Live streaming has gone from being shot in a tiny bedroom to full-on luxury stages with over-the-top lighting. The scale is almost like the Super Bowl. Attractive guys and girls dance passionately on stage, while viewers on their phones keep throwing money and gifts at them. The most well-known group live streaming company is called SK. One of their female group live streamers, Xuan, came in first place in a guild competition. Her number one fan gave her an early birthday present, 903 carnivals. According to internet users, one carnival costs 3,000 yuan, so 903 of them adds up to nearly 3.5 million yuan. After she ended the stream, she could almost go buy a house right away. No wonder more and more people are choosing to join the group live streaming world. The money really comes so fast. Recently, there's even a trending phrase on the Chinese internet. After becoming an influencer, I slowly forgot what I used to do for a living. Some people shared that they used to be doctors, some were teachers, some were police officers. But they all, without exception, slowly forgot their past identities and turned into streamers who exist to entertain the public. In this time of economic slowdown and excessive entertainment, once you experience how fast the money comes in, there's no going back. And the reason I say this is because imagine if a job is tied to tipping. Let's just say 100 yuan lets you do a video call. 10,000 yuan lets you meet in real life. Then what about 100,000? What about a million? You can easily imagine how far those boundaries will get pushed. The popularity of group live streaming isn't just about satisfying people's desires. It also reveals the loneliness of this era, when real feelings, dreams, and dignity all get turned into numbers and commodities. People start numbing themselves in this virtual buzz. We think we're just watching other people dance, but maybe all of us in this giant performance and flowing the rhythm too, slowly losing our own souls along the way. Alright, that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!